Good. You just did it. All right. Excellent. Was it difficult or straightforward? Should others know anything, or it's pretty much smooth? Okay, do one more refresh here. Let me know, Rebecca and Cameron. Are you in here, Cameron? He is not in here. Yes, he is. Good morning, Cameron. Happy Easter, everybody. If that's your thing, or happy Passover, or I guess spring. Welcome to spring, which has been around for a while now, but or new beginnings. That's really what it's all about. That's what the symbolism of the egg is in a lot of different cultures around at this time of year. New beginnings. Cheers to new beginnings. Ugh, it's cold now. Cold coffee. The bottom of the cup too. Um, yeah, new beginnings. Although I don't think that's what's going to happen on the stock market. I think that a lot of this year could be for a long time too. Is going to be choppy. you know, there's periods recently, even like in 2002 to 2009, then 2011, 2014, 15. There's years periods where the market was just like it is now, just sideways chop. So and like bearish and then bullish and just fake outs. So it's important for you to adjust and understand the kind of period you're in. So what does it mean? It means to take profits sooner, more quickly, to just tighten every parameter up. I have like 100 plus parameters, on my swing trades. So like for entries, I have 20, 30, 40, 50 different, concepts for how to get in. For holding, I have, 20, 30, 40, 50 concepts for how to hold. For scaling out, I have 20, 30, 40, 50 different concepts I can tap into for scaling out. All of those, you should figure out, okay, is this something that's can be modified for difficult times? Can it be tightened in any way? And then tighten it. Like, I've been exiting swing positions if they're down 1, 2, or 3% instead of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%, which you would do in a pure, beautiful bull market. And very tight to the downside. I'll get in again later. Like, just not working cut. It's like that's how fast my mind gets out of position. This isn't working cut. And I'm gone. If it starts working, I'll get back in. Oh, this is working? Okay. Boom. I'm back in. It's not that big of a deal. It's not working. You're going to lose money. So get out. Boom. Out. And that's just how you're going to have to play the next few years, or maybe the next few months or weeks. We don't know, when the next bull run's going to start. But if we are in a bubble, bubbles are some of the best rallies that exist. All right, getting out a little bit more on CASA. I'm in CASA. What P&L pick so I can study your trading strategy? Oh, really? Oh, cool. Did you like those? Are those helpful? I did that, like on like 2 or 3 stocks. I actually did on like 3 of them, Rebecca, in case you wanted to check out more. You want to check my Twitter, maybe there might be one there, or maybe you missed one in a different channel or something. But I think I did that on 3. And by the way, but those arrows and stuff, they're not at the exact, like I could be entering and exiting in the same candle. And so you can have the arrows on both sides, but hopefully you can get something out of it. Yeah. Eventually, sometime this year, I'm going to get it where it's recording the high-speed trading setup on DOS Trader, and then can share that. Uh, so you could go back then and study precisely what the moves were. Not to say that I am optimum, but right, something to learn there. Well, Mike, yeah, and I believe I traded it, yeah, for the rest of the day, right? Or I don't remember what you're referring to. Maybe you're saying we traded it in the morning. It was the end of trade. Stopped the live stream and then just let it go. Or are you saying then I then proceeded to trade it? Well, anyway, we've got 12 minutes left on the market before the market opens. So let's talk about the market a little bit here. Um, Obviously, you can tell maybe a little bit by how I'm talking, not talking about it, that it's not that big of a concern for a change. Um, yeah, I mean, whoa, they're just right now, oil starting to go. I wonder if that's going to affect Indo. I'm going to keep my eye on Indo. Oil starting to run right now, but just from like 107 to 108. Just a dollar is a small amount, but it's running. Oh yeah, Mr. M says the video from Mark Minervini interview is a must see. Everyone, yeah, absolutely. And if you can find anything you can find from any of those amazing high growth, high performance swing traders, gosh, soak it up. So yeah, oil running a little bit before the open, but basically everything else on the market is fairly unchanged. We did sort of open up lower in pre-market, but we've been grinding up, so we're pretty much unchanged, and rates are unchanged. Gold is up a smidge from 1985 to actually 2000. So gold is trending up and over 2000 right now. It doesn't have actually 4 points of an uptrend over 2000 yet, but it looks like it's going to potentially. So that's really excellent and promising. It just goes to show, just like prior reflations of the economy, and then Fed rate hikes periods, metals, agricultural, energy, gold. I'm probably missing some. The fertilizer and the agricultural commodities. Just these are all the things that tend to be going up during these reflationary times, and when things hit inflation. I would call this hyperinflation. We're not to hyperinflation yet. I wouldn't call it hyperinflation yet. Hyperinflation is when it gets trapped and it's runaway and hyperinflation. But what we have now is definitely historically, nearly unprecedented inflation for America. But it's all been predicted. We knew this was going to happen. For 20 years. This is the point in the four turnings where weak men lead the country, weak people, and then they create bad times. And it's just normal. We expected it. We had strong men create good times, and the good times created weak men, and now those weak men are in charge, and they're going to create bad times, and then the bad times are going to create strong men. So, and when I say men, I mean people, human people. So it's a cycle. It's an 80-year cycle, and we are where we're at. All right, I'm watching CASA. CASA is trying to get up and over a little breakout area there. I think because it's struggling, that's a sign that it's going to need maybe a flush. Or, well, actually, here comes a little break right now. I'll average in a little bit. But I think it's going to need a flush, a shakeout. Trading CASA. I know. I do have CEI on the right there. See on my screen. Thanks, Rebecca. Yeah. Yeah, anything's my favorite if it's going. It's not my favorite because it's often not going, and it's a lot of aftershocks, and it's just not doing anything. Dollar. If it goes from $1 to $1.20, that's a 20% gain. So I can get into that. All right, CASA is indicating that it may continue and break out. I seem to be getting pretty instant fills, so there is a lot of liquidity there. When we were trading, what was it, Veru? The liquidity was really funky. Go to get a fill, and then 20, 30 seconds to get it all filled out. I'm just sitting here watching CASA. We have some really good opportunities that are coming up in the market today. If the market just behaves, which it looks like it's going to, that can create a lot of breakouts for swing trades. Let me take a quick look at the Qs. It's not in the best spot, but the way it's moving indicates that we may come back into the zone that we were in last week. Which might just be a lot more chop, but it won't be a panic. But panic can ensue today. It's there. That's in the charts as well. That can happen if we start to go negative. We will probably then retest those recent lows. All right, I'm increasing into CASA as it curves up and looking like it wants to attempt to break out. All right, here comes the break. There's the break. And will it be met with continuation? It's looking like no. That just tells you that it's almost entirely traders and not investors. There's just not enough people holding. It's like a game of patty cake, or what do you call that? Is that called patty cake? You put your hands on top like that? So that's what's going on, I got it here, I'm out here. Oh, I got it there, I'm out here. And it's just patty cake. Patty cake means you're not going to get a nice big run out of it. Hot potato. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hot potato. Right, it's trying. It's not making it. I'm cutting back on my position to de-risk on that. I like what I'm seeing. Do I rely on RSI for choosing what stocks to buy? Yes, Javier, but not RSI. RS. They're different. So we go over to Dow here, and you can see on my screen a blue line. Here it comes. Do you see this blue line? That's the relative strength of this stock compared to the S&P 500. And you can see, and if you were to just trade RS charts, like the blue line, if you could just trade the blue line, you'd be getting this like magic entrances, early entrances, preemptive entrances. You'd be always getting in on strength, but it can often be hidden strength. You'd be getting early entries and excellent prices on something that could be eventually breaking out. Do that on stocks that are fundamentally growth stocks, high growth stocks, in a good spot. All right, we've got 3.5 minutes until the open, and CASA is in good shape before the open, but I'm sure the liquidity is going to start to ramp up. We're going to have a bit of a fight. We'll see what happens here. All right, there goes a little run. on CASA. It's going to try to attempt to break 590. $591 is pretty firm, so the whole 590 area is going to require a lot of liquidity. 2.5 minutes until the market opens. There's 590, so I'm going to take out a tiny bit in case we can't break through 590, 591. There's 591, and we did break through. There we go. 595, 596. There's some profit taking going on. I got a nice average by getting in at that base back there. But this is the one that seems to be going. CASA, CASA. All right, we hit 604. We did get over 6, and that it's dwindling right now at 6 and being bought up. And we have 1 minute and 30 seconds before the market opens. 599. Those orders are definitely getting bought up. I'm going to increase my size because it appears like it's going to break over 6 again. And there's 6. And we have 1 minute until the market opens. 6 is being chewed through. There it is, 602. 603 coming. 666 again, firming up again on 6. 599, much firmer though on the buy side, and 6 now with a lot of orders to buy at 6. So I think 6 has been established as a good support level on level 2. And we have 45 seconds until the market opens. 602 firm, 601, 602, 601 pretty firm. We have a nice support level there at 6. 27 seconds until the market opens. We're now at 604, 605. "15 seconds until the market opens. 7 seconds, 5 seconds. We're open. All right, 610, 612, 615, 618, 619. I'm going to put some laddered orders here. $611, $615, $618. There it goes. It's pushing further. Getting some fills on that. $625. All right, taking a 10% exit on some strength right there. $627. INDO is starting to go, guys. INDO. Be careful not to lose that over there. INDO starting to go. I'm fully committed on CASA, but there goes INDO, INDO. You might want to grab a tiny little position and see how it feels. Test it out. CASA dropping into the 6s, into the 599s, where the 6s are being built up again. $608, $609. I think this contract is undeniable. The value of it and how it revalues the company. Securing this contract. It's doing quite well. I've got a couple alerts for swing trades. I'm just going to give it a few more minutes to see how they go first. Ag is one of them. MUR is the other. So if you guys want, on your own accord to make those decisions, That's the two that we'll be looking at in just a few minutes. AG, AG, and MUR. You're welcome to make a move on those before I get to them if you know what you're doing. All right, here goes CASA again. Now we're heading into the 630s. $630. 630 is pretty thin. I think we'll break through 630 fairly easily if the demand is there. This is the second attempt. 629, 628, 625, 622. We're falling. It looks like it's a failed attempt. We're getting some scalpers coming in at 610, buying it up to about 620. I'm going to take 20% out right there in case this is it. In case this is the highest CASA goes today. I still have a good price average, so sort of trading around a good price average core. Yeah, it really wants to get up and over to a new high. I can feel that. There's quite a bit of support in the teens here, in the 6 dot teens. All right, here we go. 620, 619, 625. There goes CASA to 640, guys. $630, $629, $627, $610, $623. It's pretty volatile. Down around the 16s again. Feels like a dump, but it is getting supported in the 6 dot teens. There goes INDO. INDO continuing. Hair reveal? Sure. If you must. That's hilarious. Somebody says, how many children do you need as slaves in order to make a profitable business in today's cutthroat market? Dude, just try coming up with something more fucking innovative that's more helpful to society, and you won't have to struggle so hard. Be less, lame as an innovative entrepreneur, and come up with something that actually leverages the efficiency and productivity of mankind, and you'll see people will pay for that. That was funny. What is the best rare fish? I think probably tuna, maybe salmon. You don't have co-host, Rebecca. All right, MDVL, yeah, starting to move a little bit. All right, I'll get you that. All right, MUR is a no-go. But AG, I'm going to take a look at that. Waiting for CASA to do something. AG. Yeah, no, that's not quite what we'd be looking for in AG. It's down today. It's up in progress, but it's moving down today in direction. CASA continuing to be supported in the 6.teens level. I feel like it's further away now or something. Can you hear me, guys? There we go. Co-host for Rebecca. That's what I need. INDO ripped down to the opposite side, so that trade's totally over at the moment. Okay, Apple is breaking to the upside. Apple. Co-host. There we go. And Randy, good morning. Are you all over this CASA? There's something going on here. Hope you see what I see, boy. It's a pretty nice, smooth chart. Look at how the downside risk is so controlled, but of course the upside reward is very volatile. But that downside risk is supported. It's a good sign. There's one more person. Yeah, Cameron. Gives make that permanent, but I guess. All right, I'm taking 50% out on CASA at the moment. It's starting to indicate downward. It's buckling over, lightening up for profit. There, de-risking a little. Picks up again, then I'll just continue. I'll get back in. All right, let's see what we've got going on here. AMR with continuation. Am I full on that? Yes, I am. ABV. Hanging in there just fine. Okay. Down or up. MLS, something I might need to, and PDCE. Right, getting more out on CASA. I'm nearly going to get all out if it were to break down below the sixes. 607 is where it is right now. NILE, you said, is moving around? Okay, hold on just 1 second. Yeah, NILE, quite the penny stock. I'd like to see it break over 0.71 just to even have a pre-entry, but 0.74 would show me that it's on fire. Okay, all out on CASA in my position. Still at a profit. Gonna let me get out because of or something is off. Bonjour, hello, mom. Mi casa es su casa. Yes. All right, this is a good time to get out on some strength on this pullback upward. It seems to be in a downtrend now. Why can I get out on casa? I have a hanging order. Oh, that's why I got to cancel all my orders. Okay. All right, all out on CASA. There we go. Wow. All right, getting a pretty nice return on the gold that we recently located into. And look at that. I'm all out on CASA, and then boom, a dump from 605 to 575. I know how to pick my moments. It's interesting, to study your own self, your instincts. That's a very important part of being a day trader. Is you can really kind of like watch your instincts and see how they are. I remember as I was getting better as a day trader, I would be 10 seconds late to a move, and then eventually I was 5 seconds late to a move. I'd see something, but it already happened, and then eventually I was like, I think this is going to do that thing, that I'm thinking, right? And then when I'm saying that, it does it, right? So now I'm at real time, like my instincts are on time. And eventually your instincts get to where you're like, this is something's going to happen here. And then 20 seconds later, 10 seconds later, boom, it happens, right? Eventually your instincts, as far as day trading goes, can get a couple minutes ahead, 1, 2, or 3. Once you're at the point where you're 1, 2, 3 minutes ahead in instinct, that's it. You've got enough. You've got plenty of edge. You're in perfect shape. You don't need more. If you can be 1, 2, or 3 minutes ahead in your instincts, you've made it. You've arrived. Randy, who constantly works on himself, where do you think you're at, Randy? Now, if you look at yourself from the outside in, how ahead of the moves do you think your instincts are? How many seconds? Maybe a minute, maybe half a minute. I don't know, because I got a very good fill. I got out and then it dropped, so it wasn't me. Although that was several thousand shares, but it wasn't me. I promise. All right, so now I need to see if on PDCE if I need to size up. And it looks pretty good. I do want to. Oh, I'm already pretty well sized on that. But how about CMLS? Yeah, we're getting that nice continuation on CMLS with heightened RVOL, relative volume. Over 100% above normal. Behind maybe 2 days, says somebody. That's pretty funny. Oh, Randy answered. He says, I feel like I am normally a couple minutes ahead. That's a great spot to be in, Randy. Yeah, that's excellent. Does that mean we're always right? No. When you're a beginner, you think the possibility and the opportunity is in trading for you to reach this level of becoming a 100% accurate trader. Like that was that's possible. I mean, it's only ignorance or naivety permitting you to think that. Little Dunning-Kruger effect. But in actuality, winning traders are like 20. Oh, Indo is getting near a halt level. I'm going to go get in a little Indo as it gets very close to a halt level. I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, Arch is doing well today. Nice. All right. Rebecca says NILE. Keep an eye on NILE. If it does break 0.74, it's a penny stock momentum trade for those of you who like to do that. Indo approaching that halt level. 2590s now. It's going to try to get over that. Watching the level 2. I'm just erasing CASA from my screen. It's just a distraction. There we go. Indo now hitting just underneath. Yeah, just hitting 26. Let's see what Indo can do for us today. 2640. It just hit a little bit of a pullback there. I'll grab some more. It's pumping. 2586, 2590. Are your charts on the ceiling? Your neck is going to hurt. The day trading is, the high frequency trading is right on this monitor. The entire market is over here. And then everything that I'm looking at that you see is right in front of me. Thanks, Mom. Literally, my mom is there. Oh, Mom, Dow, DOW, probably a good swing trade for you there. You guys, ARC-Q, what's going on with that? ARC-QQ. Just came up on the momentum screener here. All right, it's just a dead cat bounce. Not enough really going on there. All right, Indo not really following through at that 26 level, but it might. I'll pick up a little more down here. We'll need a tour. Yeah, I have to do that. Rebecca, remind me to do that detailed kind of analysis on the chart for how we traded CASA today. That for you. Yeah, Dow with good continuation today, breaking over yesterday's high. That's a good swing trade entry that I'm going to take a little nibble on. Dow. Chemicals doing good. The market itself is up and gold is down to 1994 underneath the 2000 level. So the ATM machine is activated and big investors are pulling from gold and putting it into the market. All right, there goes INDO. INDO up over 25.76, 26, 25.99, 26 with only a very light number of resistance there. I think it could easily get through 26 if you can get hot enough. But I got to grab some Dow now. For a swing trade, by the way. That's no telling how long those can last. You know, this market's really choppy. It could be 1, 2, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. If somehow you can catch a 18-month market leading winner, you know, you'll know that when it comes up. You won't know that now, you know, but you can be in it for a couple days for a little gain, and that's about it. In and out. It's a scalper's market. We've got light selling volume and strong buying volume going on overall on Indo. So, you know, this is a good sign. It just hasn't happened yet. Signs are there, though. Indo is being planted into. Volume is being planted into Indo. Dow, and the other one was ag. I'm going to take another double check on that and see if we're up above the day's high. No, we're not. So that's not an entry. Never, ever, ever entry. Never, ever enter or add to a swing trade. Never enter or add into a long swing trade unless it's up on the day. This is number one. There goes Indo starting to go up to the upside. I'll add that to the backside. Wow, is it ever going to show that I filled that? Wow, that was a really delayed fill. I had filled that like 10 seconds earlier on the NASDAQ floor. But then Thinkorswim confirmed that many seconds later. Indo getting quite volatile around that 50 level, 25.50. Picking up some shares myself on this pullback. Could be entering the backside of the trade. If we can get some demand to pick up on Indo. I mean, energy and oil is in an uptrend, so I don't see why it shouldn't. I mean, down here, it could be an entry, but there's nothing's for certain, man. So, be prepared to take a risk. If you're not prepared to take a risk, oh, good, you have some Dow already. Okay, good. All right, looking at ag, yeah, not a good entry. Okay, land just came up. Let me check out land. Oh yeah, I told you about Hal, Mom. Hopefully you got my message. Oh, land is definitely an entry on high relative volume and a very nice looking chart. Land, LAND. Get a starter. If it goes your way, increase. Over on Indo, it's pulling back pretty hard. I'm going to take out some actually right there in case this is the second time it's pulled back pretty hard. Down at VWAP, not a great sign. Lightening up the risk level. No, I was going to check tallow. Tallow looking great. I'm going to add to my tallow, TALO. I'm adding. That's a swing trade we entered Friday or a couple days ago. Okay. Doubling my position here. CEI just about to break out at 1.05. C pretty sketchy, but it's pretty popular, so anything can happen. That one. Yeah, CEI is a piece of shit. Just if you're trading it, you're only trading it because it's being pumped. Oh, Hal. Yeah, you want me to check out Hal? Okay, good. Yeah, Hal. Oh boy, yeah, that's an entry. That's a double up. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Is that the right Hal? This is Hindustani Corporation. No, Halliburton. Hold on. Yeah, this is breakout on Hal. HAL. Maybe even too late. 42. You got to get that concentration up. 22 divided by the break at 41. It's already 2.9% off and running out of the gate. So it's not around the track yet on its first lap, but it's out of the gate, and you still are within the window of opportunity, 5% maximum, being 5% out of the gate to size up and get in some concentration on that going. So I will take a starter in that, and if that continues, I'll continue to size up. Oh. If you have anything not working, cut, size down. Size down on anything not working, size up on anything working. Let me check on Zeus. Button there. Is that going to go beep boop? No? Okay. Zeus is getting close to being a size up for our position, but not quite yet. AMR, one of my largest positions, really often running today. Continuation on super high volume. It is out of the gate and well past the window of opportunity. Net C, that's another one we're in. This one showing a pretty strong day today. Well, progress overall. But we may need to cut it if it comes below the close of yesterday, Friday. I'm up 12% on that. There goes Murphy Oil. Now we're talking. All right, I'm going to increase that position. Still within the window of opportunity. Look at that perfect breakout today on MUR. Everybody get that for a swing. MUR. That is absolutely perfect setup, even with the shakeout here for increased liquidity to the upside. This is looking great. MUR for a swing trade. You don't get a better technical setup than that. I don't know if I alerted that before, but I'll alert it again. Today it's breaking out on pure breakout. I think we got in earlier on a pre-entry pivot point, but now, yeah, time to get in. MUR. There goes CEI. That was the breakout sound on CEI. All right, I'll take a little bite on CEI and we'll see where it goes. Yeah, I can't say I like this one that just came up on my scanner. Natus Medical. That is be acquired. Okay, so that's not a trade. Oh, I'm getting all out on INDO. It failed VWAP. I had a small position left over. Failed VWAP. Time to cut it. All right, CEI starting to perform, so I might increase my size just a little bit. Just a little. CASA is back. Yeah, that's a bit of a fake out. Hold up here. Let's see if something consistent can happen on it. That's a sign of topping, by the way, what CASA is doing.
Hey, Evan. Agri is
Yeah.
up and running.
Oh, what's that? AGRI, you said?
Agri is up. Yeah.
Okay.
Agri.
I thought it was one of my kids or something. Like, what voice was that? Outside my door. Agri. Okay. Right. All right. Yep. Not sure I'm too interested in that particular one. Hey, thanks, babe. There was somebody here that brought me some eggs. All right. See how CASA is pulling back? That's to be expected. The expanded range on CASA is a sign of topping. That's increased volatility is a bad sign. All right, grabbing some more CEI down here in the 1.04 range on the presumption that it's still bullish. Till you know otherwise, whatever you're trading, if it was bullish, it's still bullish. Until it turns bearish, it's bullish. What did you mean by off? Agri off. LNTH and RGF. Thank you. Well, I'm not sure what you want me to tell you about each of those, Daniel. Yeah, again, not sure what you want me to look at those for. Kind of gotta let me know. All right. I'm looking at it too, you know. MRC. Oh, with very nice potential for end of day high relative volume breakout right now. MRC. I've been really stalking this one. I have a position already for the purpose of this exact moment, so that when I get in and double up and start to get aggressive with it, I've already got some cost average from many, many days ago at a much lower price. So anyway, now it's an alert. I was just building a position in it. Yeah, you guys over on TikTok, if you'd like to come check out our trading group, just click the link in my bio. Also, there's some other resources there for you at the link. Looks like I might need to size down on day, which has not been following through. Looks good. I'll have to get rid of it if it falls below yesterday's low, Friday's low. LPI just came up as an alert, checking it out. Oh boy, that looks absolutely beautiful. LPI, what a pattern. And the fundamentals to match. LPI, the rate of petroleum, oil. CASA showing some strength, like it wants to break out. Take a nibble. Bigger nibble, it is breaking out. Breaking out. Rising down. Like a follow through. Up. That was a fake out. I'll pick up some cost average right here. CASA. Rising down a little bit as it is not acting supported. All out on CASA. And that's how fast the cookie crumbles. All right, LPI, going to grab some of that. And that's an alerted swings. Oil. So don't get too heavy in oil. Build up 1 liter and then just leave it at that. Just let that liter run. All right, CEI, what you going to do? Yeah, CASA is just total backside of trade type of action. Those are from Swing 100. Just want to know if they are still good to hold. Okay, so you need to say that when you ask about them. So what are they again? LNTH, I think you said, meaning you're in it. Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that one. How long have you been with me? Have you been taking my classes and stuff? Today is a low volume pullback, a soft pullback. Well, that's okay. I forgot the other one. Remind me of the other one. Sweet Indo, why have you forsaken me? Oh, what do I mean by the backside of the trade? Meaning, you're going long, the stock's going up, and it's going to do that either as smoothly or as difficultly as possible, and yet it's going to continue to make progress. It's going to be chopping different people out because of its patterns and everything and how it's moving, but it's still progressing. But then there's going to come a point where it's going to have like the largest drop or the most um, unhelpful action or most negative moment, right? And then from that moment, at least for the next few hours, there is no more long opportunity. It's now doing just you know playing on people's hopes and dreams, and then ripping them apart, and it's just going to do that for the next hour or two. It's the end. It's now on the decline. It might not even look like a decline, but what has happened is the bullish trade is over. You bought Twitter last week. You're down 12%. Should you hold or sell? If you allow yourself to have 12% losses, then all of your wins have to be at least 24% in order for you to make money. So you're a total loser if you let your positions get below 12%, because there's no way you're going to consistently average 24% gains on your winners. So you're completely fucked yourself. You need to be getting out of positions when they go down much more quickly at like -1%, -3%, maybe -5%, -7% tops. -12%, you're fucked. Like, you will never make money in the stock market. The end. Like, just total mic drop. Just, yeah, emotional damage. You just, the reward and the risk just won't work out in the long run. You're not going to be averaging 24% gains on all of your wins. So you're fucked. Don't ever let a position get to 12% loss. Why? Why would you do that? Get out of that. Wait for the thing to go up and get in then. No reason to hold a loss. Stay in winners, not losers. Hey, Louis, thanks. FRGE Forge showing some momentum right now. CEI going a bit of nowhere. Probably going to lighten up here in a second. But not in my attitude, just in my position. Let's see. And the other one I wanted to look at was ENSV. Yeah, thank you, some footsie kid. If anybody can buy more shares of Twitter at half the value because you're currently a shareholder, qualifying shareholder, yeah, go for it. High Peak Energy, it looks like could be having a strong move today. High Peak, yeah. I'm going to grab a feeler on that one as well. I'll add anything winning to anything winning, and I'll half anything that's not working. Yeah, what's up? You only lose if you sell off for a loss. No, that's not true. If you're down, you're down. You've lost money. If it'll bounce back, then you buy more at a lower price. Asian accent. You are fucked. All right, CASA's popping again. I don't know if CASA halted or what. Oh boy, CASA is popping right now. It's getting hotter on a good pattern that's firmed up. The pattern has firmed up a little bit. So I'm biting. I'm biting some more. Pull through. Meantime, Air G. Gotta increase my Air G position. Oop, here we go on CASA. I have no more money left. Is that what that sound is about? Let me try again. I must be fully, out of funds. Too bad. I'll just ride what I have on CASA. And then I'm going to be looking to get out of something or lighten up on something. Arch, yes, Arch. I have a pretty big position in that, up 7%. There goes CASA. Wish I had a few more shares, but I'm not able to find something to lighten up on. I guess I could get out of AbbVie, even though I love it. I'll dump AbbVie. Well, I better take a look at the chart first. Yeah, I can dump AbbVie. By the time I dump it, I can grab some more CASA at a discount even. But I am actually going to go into Air G. Oh, maybe I'll have to go into CASA. There we go on CASA. 677, 672, 672. Can we get to the 677 high and break and run to just underneath 7? That's probably what's going to be happening next year. If I have got any more funds, no, I don't. Now I've got nothing left. A lot of my positions are doing well. It's really hard to say what to cut. All right, I can cut. Actually, I can cut tallow, which I was considering adding to. All right, here goes CASA. It's getting really close. Come on, CASA, you can do it. Okay, a lot of market orders, a lot of buying going on CASA. A lot of selling too. It's quite the battle. I got to get all out on CEI. What's up? What's up with CEI? Why can't I get all out? Do I not have any shit? What's going on? Oh, because it's such a penny stock. All right, you got to get out of CEI. That's not really happening. There goes CASA to make up for it. What you gonna do, CASA? Marek, you're welcome to join my trading group. Be able to see a lot more over the Zoom. Gonna lighten up on CASA around here if it doesn't progress. Yep, that's everybody's thought. Starting to pull back now. I can pick up more there it is. Everybody's dumping it. I can pick up some more at like 6.3. That's probably what everybody's thinking. 6.35. Dennis asks, should we cut LPI? Where is it at here? LPI, yes. Certainly don't size up on that. Yeah, you want to cut at like minus 1, 2, or 3%. You could half on something that you have a lot of conviction about and get out at minus 5%. But at this point, yeah, definitely failed to follow through. Oh, who we got here? Kelly. Oh, there you are. Your foot's still healing. What a pain in the butt. Also, with a little upturn right now, it doesn't make sense for it to run from here. Although that may be exactly why it does. But I see this more as a pullback in a downtrend on CASA. Do need to size down on some strength. You guys over on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow me. We do this every morning, and we trade in our trading group all day. Click the link in my bio if you'd like to come check out our trading group or any other trading resources I have for you there. Click the link. See you again tomorrow, TikTokers, or see you soon in the trading group. Also, trying to break out again. There's a bit of a break. I'll build into that in case there's some follow through. There was no follow through. Cutting back. There's the follow through. 681. Are we going to get to 7, up and over 7? That's the question. There's a lot of orders at 680. They're there. Ooh, all right. We did break through the 680 level pretty easily. That's a good sign. There's some pretty strong buying going on, but it's a fight. Six 683's pretty firm. 680 on the buying side. Somewhat firm. Okay, the buying side is softening. So I'm sizing down just a bit. App more. Right, we're definitely not following through. So all out. Pick up some on the pullback. ECFC SPAC moving. Okay. Gotta take a look at CMLS. Yeah, it is moving. Volume. FC. Low volume though. Broke out. That could have been Tesla and Amazon, and Apple have just broke out to the upside. That's good. So we're only coming back into the zone that we chopped in all last week. So it's good, but it's also, not great. It could be a trap. I'm adding to GNK shipping swing trade. I'm already fully sized up on Arch, so getting that return over 8% now. Just waiting for pullback on CASA. Don't get it, then that's a sign of strength. So that's all right. And there's another new high on CASA. Energy has pulled back. That might be why Indo didn't follow through. Rates are level. Gold level. The market's free to appreciate. Little drop on CASA could be an opportunity to grab some. ARG is spiking. Well, yeah, I'm at, I believe, max position on that. I'm sized up. I'm all set. I'm holding. Making profits at 5, 10%, somewhere around there, 20% in the next coming days. Let's see. HP. Add day. W. H looking very good. Not pushing on very much volume, though. Double that one up. WL keep. KP. A. K. Is that how you do like a Chinese thing? Is like you just switch the ends of letters? K. Key pay. P. K. P. K. A. That's hard to do. Do that 10 times fast. Key pay KP. Key pay KP. Key pay KP. Pay KP. Key pay KP. I can't do it. Anyway, it's an ad. I'm doubling that up now. WLKP. I'm curious to see what happens here with CASA. Otherwise, we're probably done with our morning momentum trading session. CASA can do something. Getting really close to the point in which we'll know. TWE, what do I want to do with TWE? It seems to be doing well today. Titan International. Farm machinery producer trucks. Average volume. I am up, and it's almost out of the opportunity window. Eye on some conviction. CASA might be giving out some emotional damage today, says Reanimated Mind off of YouTube. Was I just speaking Chinese? Yeah, I was. KP. No, I don't even remember what I was saying. I do speak some Chinese. My best friend is Chinese. I don't really speak it. I know some words. Like doje, that means like thank you. Geez, I don't even remember. I used to work at this restaurant. When I was a little kid, I was a waiter at my best friend's Chinese restaurant. All right, looks like CASA is trying to get back to another new high right now. Working its way up. It's working. It's working its way. The Thinkorswim feels really slow right now. Nadas just said, CASA trading like Veru feels like a headache waiting to happen. That's pretty funny, Ben. Hey, to each their own. ECFC is up because of a EV deal with BP. Moving though, the volume just isn't there. Rebecca, I wouldn't touch it with this low volume. Regardless, irregardless. People hate it when I or anyone says irregardless. There's no such word. It's regardless, and it means the same thing. It doesn't matter if I want to fucking say irregardless, and people want to say irregardless. Hasta la vista, the way you think. The world is changing. I mean, these words, they're constantly updating how we use them, what they are. Words evolve. We want to say irregardless. Fuck you. We're saying irregardless. Sorry. We are. That's it. Next generation. You said regardless. We say irregardless. I don't know what's next. Nevertheless or something. Never the more. Probably used to be nevermore, right? Now it's nevertheless. I don't know. It says FRGE having some more momentum. FRGE. It is moving in price, but not on good volume. CASA having a bearish wedge forming. Attorneys are the worst at correcting speech. Yeah. But they do, I mean, I suppose in legalese, you've got to get everything proper so that it holds up. That's a but when you're not in that doing a contract or whatever, you got to loosen up, right? Can't be at like, Carl's Jr. or whatever the name, whatever, McDonald's or something, and trying to correct the cashier. If it's not applicable, it's not applicable. All right, checking through my positions again here. As you can tell, like, activity on the market slowing. The morning momentum is fading. There's a positive sign going on CASA right now, and that volume is really dwindling. So yes, price is moving around, but the volume is significantly dwindling on the especially on the sell side. So sell side is drying up, and that could be a very good sign. Wow. I wish I could increase TWE, but it's just not the right thing to do. But TWE is really doing well today. Not necessarily an entry, but I believe we've been in it. At least I've been in it. And signed up. Your mom's a speech therapist. What did you say? Mom's. But your mom's a speech therapist. That's funny. Here's everything. You're like, I'd rather not, Mom. And she's like, it's rather. It's rather not. It's not rather. It's rather. Yeah, in front of a judge is definitely different. The judge is definitely not the McDonald's cashier, although probably a lot of attorneys think so. You don't want to act like that in front of the judge. Got to add more to GNK. GNK continuing. There goes CASA a little bit. Some buying activity on CASA. It's short of being able to buy that many. Oh, there goes CASA. Buying frenzy just happened. Getting it back up to the top. That wasn't CASA. That was GNK. Doubling up on GNK there. Swing trade. ALACR has the volume. Okay, good. Thank you for checking the volume. Okay, yeah, 300,000 per minute, 2 minutes, so about 150. Yep, 17 million volume. Okay, yeah, it has the volume. Here, let's see. When it gets over this zone, like 666, 666, ALACR, that's a blue sky breakout. Well, roughly recent blue sky breakout. So that's what we'll be looking for. 6.66 on ALACR. Till then, it's just retracement across 2 days of congestion. It's not worth it. High peak, whatever that is, HPK, doubling up on that. Let me just go double check the chart. That seems to be following through strongly. HPK. ALACR starting to curve up on that. CASA forming a bullish hot dog sign looks pretty decent. CEI starting to come up off the bottom. And the market about to break another new high today. Today's high of the day on the Qs and on SPY. But the industrials kind of slow today. There goes CEI for some pop. In case anybody else has on day, ANDE, I am using that. Just FYI, I am cutting half of that just so I can use some cap to fund some increases on other positions. Target, I might need to increase on Target. Let's take a look. Yep, Target looking great for an increase, and that will be an A plus. That could be one of my largest positions if it continues strong. That's something, depending on the market and how the market plays out, I'd even go on margin for. Yeah, I think, CASA is kind of the only one having anything interesting going on today. That, of quality. I think CEI could do something, but it wouldn't necessarily be as high quality. CASA's, at least it's trading with some quality trading, price action, quality price action. I mean, you gotta learn to have some discretion, Rebecca. Tell your mom I said that. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, there's tons of things popping on the day, right? But quality price action, good support, nice setups, not retracement, that kind of thing. CASA seems to be breaking down. I'm gonna take the opportunity to get some at the lower level there. Why can't I get any? I already sold off some shit. Funds. Might be an add-on now. Come on. Don't I have anything doing bad? Well, Halliburton didn't really follow through, but that's not a lot of money. Agri is still going and more volume. All right. That's a nice chart. I mean, that's probably there. 0.4 to 2.8. Well, now, but I do need to lighten up. I see nothing terribly wrong. Break. Let's put a new alert on there. Yeah, there goes Agri, and I wish I could have built on that already. Why did it give me an alert already? Evo. Okay, there's a little something that's not this down. Wow, it was really up earlier. All back to where we started now. Yeah, I'm going to cut that. That wasn't a good sign. Sign of the opposite. It's a bad sign. Oh. I need to sign that. GNK having a great day. Did I alert that? I hope so. I didn't alert that. MRC looking great. Shave from there. Why is it alerting me? All right, big pullback on Agri there. Why was Evo a bad sign there? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, because it went way up and now it lost everything. And so that's a sign that that the liquidity to the upside. It's like a shakedown, but the opposite. See, a shakedown helps price go up afterwards. A fake out like that's what that basically is, a shake out or a fake out, helps price go down afterwards. and it becomes a topping tail. It hit resistance, couldn't get through it. I mean, there's just so many reasons why Evo is didn't follow through today. I'm cutting it while I'm down 1%. I think it was like down 1.5%. All right, guys, I think that it might go all day like this. Not really seeing anything active, although CASA is kind of getting a little bit. Yeah. All right. I'll catch you guys in the group. I'm going to take my first break right now. And then we'll be all over some swing trades for the rest of the day. Go ahead and go into the live trader lounge to join RJ or anybody else who's in there sharing their screens. The live trader lounge. That's where to go to hang out. All right. RJ, go share your screen in the live trader lounge if you can. All right. Later, all.